Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Coach Gary. We're back in here tonight with another WNBA basketball game. The Fever taking on the Aces. The Aces are the highest scoring WNBA team in the league, and the Fever are playing in Las Vegas. Bunch of superstars on that team. None more impressive than Asia Wilson. Chelsea Plum out there hitting threes. But the Fever have been playing very well. So the Fever come with some confidence and out here are going to try not only Chelsea Plum but Chelsea Gray also for the Aces. But the Fever are coming in here, and they're going to try to do their best to upset, and that's what it will be, ladies and gentlemen. If the Fever win, it will be an upset with huge implications on how far the Fever might be able to go this year in WNBA postseason. All right, so with that said, we are off and ready. What's going on? Daniel Berry Sports Talk. Always the first in here. That's why he's a blue wrencher. Yep. Happy Tuesday and go Fever. I'm not ashamed to say, if I had a WNBA team, if I were to pick one, it would have to be the Fever. My city does not have a WNBA team anymore. Or my state. My state doesn't have one anymore. I think we had one a long time ago. What's going on, Comet Boy? We are doing good. How you doing, sir? So if I were to pick a team, it would be Fever. Why, you say? That's right, because Caitlin Clark's on it. But not because I'm a huge Caitlin Clark fan. I think I only seen one game she played in college, and that was when they were playing against was it LSU? Is that the team that Reese played for in college? Her and was another girl that had a big YouTube following that transferred from I can't remember the team. It's a team. It's an ACC team. I can't remember the name of the team, and I can't remember the name of the girl right now. I'm an old guy. I always do this. It'll come to me later on. Yeah, Reese went to LSU, and it was another girl that transferred from St. Louis. Is it St. Louis? Am I saying that right? Not St. Louis. I gotta look it up now. Even though the game is on. Hey Siri, give me a list of all ACC basketball teams.
Here are the standings for ACC.
Louisville, not St. Louis. Louisville was there was a female basketball player that went to Louisville her first year. I think it might have been her first year or first 2 years, and then she transferred to LSU last year and played with Reese. And she was big on YouTube. I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name. Somebody who's listening could tell me. Yeah, Haley, that's it. Haley Von Lift. Yeah, Haley Van Lift. Yeah. But yeah, that's the only time I've seen Caitlin really play in a game, when I watched that game, or the couple of times they played them. Because I want to see the drama. But the reason why I'm going for the Fever now is because of Caitlin, but it's because of all the hate she got getting into the WNBA. Why hate? She's bringing more people to see you guys play than anybody ever has. So instead of putting her down, saying she's not that good and blah blah blah, how about welcome her with open arms and then go out there and prove to everybody why everybody should have had their eyes on you anyway. Yeah, she's at yeah. I heard that she had transferred, but I didn't know exactly where she transferred to again. So hopefully Haley Van Liff, all her hard work gets her into the WNBA. I think she should have stayed with Louisville, and but whatever. All right. And here's our score right there, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 14-13. Las Vegas in the lead. All right, this ball is with Las Vegas. Like the movement in the offense. Asia dumps that off. And Chelsea Plum with a three. 3:58 left in the first quarter. This is Caitlin, long three. Can't hit it. Kate Martin with the rebound. They go down quickly. And a foul. That foul is going to be charged to Caitlin Clark.
This is fantastic up and down. This is just a great drip pass right here by Jackie Young, who gets Kelsey Plum wide open after she sees Caitlin Clark help because she had options. It was a great read. Plum with a beautiful left-hand stroke from the deep corner. Upcoming WNBA national TV.
All right, next time out or whenever we get a chance, we'll go over and we'll look at the box scores. See who's doing all the scores. 13-15 right now. LA at the line. The free throw is good. Caitlin Clark brings it up the right side of the court. Drives, step back, had to get it down to Boston. Boston squares up, kicks it back out. Back down. This is going to be a shot by back Benlay. She misses it, gets her own rebound. Hands out to Clark. Clark gets to the Van Benlay. The nice give and go, and it's blocked out of bounds by Asia Wilson. I think the athleticism, or at least the game, the WNBA game, is getting a little better. At least I can look at it. It's not a Mitchell for three. It's not a bunch of turnovers and sloppy play. We can't expect them to play like the guys, but still.
In this game, Plum's one of them. Her record was broken by Clark, and now Plum is shaken up.
Plum shoots a three, and she may have come down on an ankle, being helped up now. That's Chelsea. It's Chelsea Plum, right? Not Kelsey Plum. The only college basketball player I knew signed with the Hornets for the Summer League. The only who was that? Who played who? I only knew one. Well, I didn't know one. The guy they got for the 6th pick from France, I didn't know him. The only college basketball player I knew signed with the Hornets for the Summer League. And I know they got somebody in the second round. Who signed with the Hornets for Summer League? I would like to know that. Well, the only guy I've seen live. I don't know his name. He didn't get drafted. Okay, he signed for Summer League. Yeah, they got a lot of guys like that. What is his name? Mitchell with the jumper, no good. This is Plum. Straight to the basket. She kicks it out. Open three, turned down. Good defense by the Fever. They get it into Asia Wilson. Turn around with her left hand. No good. Rebound. Boston. Drew Pender out of UNC. Oh, wow. Van Benley gets a pass from Caitlin Clark. She can't hit it. UNC Asheville. Cool. Oh, good no-look pass. Mitchell with the left-hand layup is good. I take it since your brother goes to school there, you were probably down there one day and you guys watched the basketball game. Drew Pender. Hey Siri, show me a picture of Drew Pember from UNC Asheville basketball.
Here are some images of Drew Pember from UNC Asheville basketball from the web.
Drew Pember, I wonder how tall he is.
Here's what I found.
Hey Siri, how tall is Drew Pember?
Drew Pember is 211 centimeters 6 minutes and 11 seconds tall.
He's 6 minutes. All right, he's tall. He's 6'11". He's taller than most of the people that the Charlotte Hornets have. He's thin though, 211 pounds. Van Benley down low gets a score. It is tied up, ladies and gentlemen, 20-20. 1 minute 29 seconds left in the first. This is Plum. She gets to the Asia. Asia from the free throw line is pure basket. And he dropped 39 and 8. Wow. So he was a man. He was a man for Asheville. Good pass. They got that to Asia Wilson. She's the highest scorer in the WNBA right now. Jumper is good for the Fever. That is Wallace. And Indiana trails by 2. Back-to-back Big South Player of the Year. Okay. Listen, I hope he makes the team. That would be great because the Hornets are definitely trying to get some size. I mean height, that is. Maybe that'll help us. I don't know. Mitchell behind the back dribble. Foul's going to be called inside. 23.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Asia Wilson doing what Asia Wilson does. Bronny James, yeah, back to back. Oh, Bronny James to the Lakers. Yeah, I just read that he signed or will sign a multi-year guaranteed contract. They say that the organizations have the option to either sign somebody to a guaranteed contract or give them like a two-way or whatever. And Bronny is going to sign a guaranteed multi-year contract. So multi-year might just be 2 years, but so the chance for him and his dad to actually play each other or play on the same team, on the same court at the same time in the same game, it could actually come to fruition. Listen, he gonna catch. You think he's gonna catch a little flack from guys that busting their butt trying to get there, didn't get drafted. Like my man right here, Drew Pember, didn't get drafted, but score points in college. I know UNC Asheville is not on the same level as USC, and then maybe they are. I don't know, but and they're not considered to be on that level, but still is Division I. But I mean, hey, listen. If I was playing, if I was trying out for a team, and somebody like Bronny James, and you know everybody knows his statistics, got drafted, and then I read, just like I read today, that he's going to get a guaranteed contract, I'd be upset. I'd be upset. I wouldn't do anything crazy if I played against him in the summer league, but you know what I'm saying? I'd be upset. I I definitely want to D him up or whatever. I mean, and we all know nepotism is part of the NBA. Like the twin brothers we had. I think the Hornets actually drafted Cody and brought his brother on. I think that let's look at is it not Indiana, but oh my gosh, the Antetokounmpos. Look at them. Giannis. To make Giannis happy, they probably kept his brother. LaMelo. Now Jello didn't make it onto the team. He didn't play in the NBA. Actually, wasn't on the bench except for preseason. But they still kept him around because of that. It happens. So I mean, I guess I don't want to say we expected it, but I can understand. You know what I'm saying? It's a big thing. It's going to draw a whole bunch of more airtime because people going to watch the Lakers just to see if Bronny ever gets a chance to play, and if his dad's on the court, that would be cool. I'd watch it, just to see that. But yeah, it'll bring more money in, get more eyes on the NBA because a lot of people keep saying the NBA is not putting out the same type of product, but it is what it is. Gonna play with the old man. It might convince me to go to a Hornets game. Listen, I cannot remember the last time that LeBron actually played when he played the Hornets. Every time they play the Hornets, LeBron doesn't play. Especially if they're playing in Charlotte. LeBron doesn't play. Maybe they let Bronny get on the court. I think the Hornets are going to be a little bit okay. I'm not even going to say anything about the Hornets. We'll just see what happens this year with the Hornets. Josh Green to the Hornets. Okay. Klay Thompson to the Mavs. Hey y'all. Hey coach. Good to see you. Hey, yeah. What's going on, Michael Smitty? Michael Smitty, my other dude in here. We got the old school crew in here tonight. But yeah, guys, I can't wait. I can't wait to watch Summer League because I want to see what my Hornets do. We probably won't have our outstanding rookie from last year playing. I don't think I'd let him play. I would let him play. Maybe the first game or whatever. Let him get out there, get a little bit, and then take him off the court. I don't think I'd play Brandon Miller. He doesn't have anything to prove. But yeah, now that Comet Boy has told me about the kid from UNC Asheville, I definitely want to see him get some playing time. I want to see this guy from France too get some playing time. Our sixth pick. All right, Chelsea Gray with the jumper. That's going to put LA up by 4. 9 minutes and 20 seconds left. It's in the second quarter. Van Benley, I was wondering where she was. She was hurt for a while. Back for the Fever. They go down low. Turnaround jumper, no good, too hard. Yeah, Adantis, I know I hadn't seen her. Number 12, she's a biggin. A bad screen set by Las Vegas. A couple of the starters on the bench for Las Vegas, for the Aces. Damiris Dantas. Like that last name. All right, ball with the fever now. Dantas with it. Swings it over to Wallace. Wallace trying to get it inside. Not there. Back to Dantas. Dantas gets it back to the point guard. Drives baseline. Wallace. They get it on the baseline. Wheeler with the jumper is good. 2-point game. 8 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second. Foul drawn. And it's going to be a shooting foul. Shooting foul, and the Aces are going to be shooting this one. Asia Wilson back on the floor. 3 people in the chat. 3 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. And let's see if we have any likes. You guys know that that's one of the things that we have to base. That I base my my streams on. We gotta get some likes. Gotta get some likes. So let's check it out. See how many likes we got. Let's see. Hopefully we got at least 3. Exactly, 3 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. That's for you. Appreciate it. Oh, by the way, forgive me because I said on our next dead ball that we would we'll be looking at the box scores, and we did not look at any box scores. So we'll get that the very next time we get a chance. This is Asia. 3-point shot by Gray. She can't hit it. Rebound by Clark. Clark up the right side of the court. 7 minutes and 27 seconds. Now she crosses over. Uses that screen by Van Bindley. And a foul is going to be called. Once again, Las Vegas is the highest scoring team in the WNBA right now, with the highest leading scorer, the highest scorer in the NBA, which is Asia Wilson. Right now, Indiana hanging right there with them, 26-28, 7 minutes and 17 seconds left. Smith draws a foul on Asia. Smith is a load too. That's a tank of a lady right there. Probably got what, 10% body fat. She is at the line. First one is no good. People don't hit free throws anymore. Like nobody does.
Coming off a double-double in the Phoenix game. 15 rebounds, a season high for Melissa.
Melissa misses both. This is Plum. She gets the ball up the court. I think that was to Gray. From Gray to Chelsea Plum. High off the glass. She can't hit it. Asia Wilson with the rebound. And it's good.
One of the things that Asia Wilson
better box her out. Lead pass up to Wallace. Wallace on the left side trying to get it inside. Now she has to relent. Gets it back out. This is Aaliyah Boston. Fever directing traffic. They get it down low to Boston. Boston squares up. Hits the 2. Still a 2-point game. 2-point lead by LA. 6 minutes and 26 seconds left in the second. Asia turns down the jumper. Goes to the basket. Left hand layup is good. Right now, she cannot be stopped. That's why she's the leading scorer in the WNBA. Caitlin gets it to Boston. Boston with a nice fake. And it's blocked out of there by Asia Wilson. Excuse me, actually, that was not Asia. That was Stokes. Asia going to the basket. Strong left-hand layup is good. And one. She is exciting. The crossover was sweet. Crossover in midcourt was sweet.
I mean, look at the defense right here. Stokes keeps it in play. Ignites
Lost the crossover.
game up the floor. A little crossover right
Crossover, fake the pass and the lay.
How about that? That's a beauty move by Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson at the line.
Remember Chelsea?
That was nice. That was nice. That was pro worthy, pro look worthy, pro watch worthy right there by Asia Wilson. But she does miss the free throw. 34-28. Fever hadn't scored here in a while. Caitlin off the low screen. The shot's not there. Picks up her dribble. Goes to Boston. Boston kicks it. Samuelson can't hit it. That ball is going to be knocked out of bounds by Smith. 5 minutes, 35 seconds. And looks like there might be a timeout, so we'll take a look at the box scores.
I love the footwork. Show and go right here. Rips from the elbow.
Asia Wilson's nice. All right, let's take a look at the box scores. All right, right now the Indiana Pacers, the Indiana Fever, in the first quarter they scored 24 points. Las Vegas scored 26. Right now, Las Vegas is outscoring the Fever 8-4 in the second. Samuelson for the Fever has 4 points. Smith hasn't scored yet. Boston has 6. Mitchell has 9. Clark has 3 points. Off the bench. Bench not doing bad for the Fever. 6 points have been scored. In fact, Benley, Wheeler, and Wallace have all scored for LA, and the leaders in this game. Stokes just got a block on Boston, has not scored yet. She does have 4 rebounds. Asia Wilson with 14 points lead. All scores. Gray has 4. That's Chelsea Gray. Kelsey Plum, my bad. I think I said her name was Chelsea. It is Kelsey. I'm learning Kelsey Plum has 9 points. Young has 5, and the bench has only scored 2 points, and that is Clark. No kin to Caitlin Clark. This is Alicia Clark, or Alicia Clark. 5'11", 167-pounder forward. All right, the Fever are shooting 40% from the floor. The Aces 47.6, and we'll look at the team stats much later. They're showing Asia's shoes.
The TV shows she grew up watching, she said particularly the black cartoons that didn't get a lot of love, that inspired so many in so many different ways. And for Static Shock, she said he learned most of his lessons when he wasn't in his uniform. When he wasn't the super.
I wonder if guys could wear. If the women's shoes are strictly for, if the WNBA shoes are strictly for WNBA, or for women. You know what I'm saying? Would you get funny looks if you wear WNBA player shoes as a man? Probably. All right, Las Vegas has the ball. Gray kicks that out to Plum. Plum drives, leaves it for Asia. She can't handle it. Rebound. Samuelson. They get it to Clark. Clark slows it down, trying to find somebody. She finds finds the guard in the corner. The guard tries to go down low, and a foul's going to be called. It's probably going to be called on Smith. That's who they went to inside. And it's going to be a turnover. Nice play, Chelsea Plum. Kelsey Plum can't hit the layup. She comes off the screen wide open. Misses it with the left hand. Bounce pass to Boston from Clark. They kick it out. It's going to be a missed shot by the Fever. Gray goes up to Asia. Asia catches it, but she can't put it in. Clark on the outlet. Slows it down. Goes across the timeline. They're not giving her a chance to shoot. She shoots anyway. And she is short. Rebound by Smith. And one under the basket. Let's go. 34 on the television, but if you're looking at my score up there, that is the scoreboard of the future. It's like Stewie's time machine. They tell you what's going on in the future. So as you can see, Smith at the line is probably going to miss these shots. Well, she's going to miss these shots. She already missed two. She only had one, missed that one. Plum up the sideline. They go down to Asia. Asia with a strong move. They can't stop her on the left side. She hits two more. Clark finds Smith. Smith with the spin move in the lane. Shoots it. Fouled on the play. Can't finish it, but she will be going to the line. Dang, the Aces got Asia, Plum, Gray, Young, star-studded cast of players. Smith's got to hit some free throws. Smith at the line for the Fever. Put a little bit more spin on that ball, buddy. There it is. Oh, she misses another one. That is 4 in a row. That's 4 in a row, ladies and gentlemen. Add 4 to 2. Yeah, and what do you get? You get 6. She misses another. Free throws killing the Fever right now. Well, hurting the Fever. This is going to be a drive. I think that was Young. She misses it. Clark leaves it off to Samuelson. Back to Clark. Clark steps aside, shoots a 3, and rims out on a rebound. Johnny on the spot. Aaliyah Boston for the 2. Woo! Long 3. Long 3 by Plum. Back at the other end. Boston can't hit the 2-point shot. Plum kicks it. They swing it into the corner. Baseline drive. Knocked out of bounds by Samuelson. Yeah, the Aces just got too many. They got too many scoring threats, and they play defense. All right, this ball's gonna be taken out of bounds. Take it out of bounds for the Aces. They get it to Asia. Asia turns, shoots with that left hand, loves the left side, scores again, 41-32. Now this getting it, sort of getting away from the Fever. They were staying with them. They get it down to Samuelson. She kicks it. Boston for three, can't hit it. Rebound, the red team, which is Las Vegas. Chelsea Plum pulls up on the three-point line. Can't hit this one. Rebound, Caitlin. 2 minutes, 31 seconds left before intermission. Caitlin, nifty moves behind the back twice and to the basket for two. She may have to take over, huh? I think this is Young with the ball. Young picks up her dribble. Or is that Young? Woo. I'm not sure what her name is. It sounds like Olsen Colson. Anyway, she hits a three for Las Vegas. Caught Caitlin asleep there. Step to the side, hit that three. But Mitchell comes back on the other end and gets it right back. 37-44. Plum up the court very quickly. Another shot off the mark. Rebound. Fagbenle gets it out to Clark. 1 minute, 28 seconds. Clark dribbles all the way over to the right side between the legs. Goes in. Throws a bad pass. She is good for turning the ball over, I tell you that. It's her second turnover, but I think she tried to put that in a place. It was too tight right there. Young drives, can't hit it. Back Benley, another rebound this time with a minute on the clock. Caitlin Clark comes down on the right side. Off the glass, can't hit it, and that ball's going to be out of bounds to the Fever. 37-44 is your score. Asia spins inside, comes right back to that left hand. All right, Caitlin Clark, I said behind the back twice. Well, it was only behind the back once and then between the legs to the right side of the rim for the lay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging out with Coach. We got a timeout on the floor. Let's play a little music in the background. Let's give you guys a DJ horn. Let's check to see if I've got 4 likes. Come on, be there. Be there. 4 likes. Let's go. Let's go. We got 4 likes. I don't know. Here we go. No, still at 3. Still at 3. All right. Yeah, we're trying to get at least 10 likes tonight. Trying to get 10 likes. So if you guys are coming through, leave a comment in the comment section and hit that like button. I appreciate it 100%. All right, let's take a look at the team stats. All right, Fever now shooting 40%. They're stuck on 40%. They were scoring at a decent clip, and now the Las Vegas Aces turn up a little bit of defense. Well, actually, not really. Yes, but not really, because the Fever have had some shots. They're just not knocking them down. LA now shooting 45%. That's down 2 from 47. 3-point shooting. Indiana only 2 there. 2 of 11 for 18%. And Las Vegas is 4 of 11 for 36%. Free throw shooting really hurting the Indiana Fever. They are shooting 50%. They are 5 of 10, where the Las Vegas Aces are shooting 12 of 14 for 85.7%. Indiana is out rebounding LA, be it 1 point. It's still they are still in the league. Assists are exactly the same. Both teams 10. Steals, blocks, turnovers. Both teams have 7 turnovers. Points in the paint, exactly the same, 6 apiece. No, excuse me, 22 for the Indiana Fever and 16 for the Aces. Fast break points are the same. Largest lead by LA, or Las Vegas, LA. I want to say LA. 10 points. All right, ball lost out of bounds. Another turnover by the Fever. Nothing wrong with the pass. Samuelson just could not handle it. 54 seconds left before intermission. 37-44 Las Vegas. They bring it down. I think that is Young passes that. It's going to be Gray. Chelsea comes to her left side. She gets it down to Asia. Asia gets in the lane. That fall away is no good. Rebound, Caitlin Clark. Fever needs to score right here. Clark picks up her dribble. Samuelson tries to give and go to Caitlin Clark, and it was off the mark. Chelsea Plum down the other end. Left-hand layup is good. That backfired on the Fever. Should have got a point. They missed it, and it was a 2-point turnaround. Mitchell gets to her spot. She's off the mark. Rebound, Fag Benley. Can't find anybody to pass it to. She turns around, shoots it, misses everything. Rebound, Las Vegas, and that is all, ladies and gentlemen, for the first half. 9-point lead by the Aces. Asia Wilson leading all scorers, and we'll take a look at that, and then we'll take a break, and we'll be right back. We'll be right back. And listen, I'm trying to score just like the Fever are trying to score. Right? I'm trying, but nobody's hitting that like button. But I appreciate all the people who have hit the like button. So let's take a look right now.
ESPN's coverage of the WNBA is presented by Google.
Let's take a look at the box score. All right, for the Fever, well, let's look at the scores by quarter. Scores by quarter. Las Vegas 26-24 by the Indiana Fever in the first quarter, and Las Vegas outscored the Fever 20-13 in the second for a total score of 37-46 LA. Samuelson scored 4 points. Smith now has 2. If Smith has a good game, the Fever usually have a pretty decent game, but none of the would-be scorers of the team are really having a good game. Boston only has 8 points. Mitchell does have 12. Caitlin Clark with 5 on the bench still only has 6 points. Fag Benley, Wheeler, and Wallace all have 2 points. For the Las Vegas Aces, Stokes has not scored yet. Asia Wilson with 18 points. Chelsea Gray has 4. Plum has 14. Young has 5. And off the bench has scored 5 points. Clark, I think that's Elisa Clark, with 2 points. And Colson is her name. Colson with a 3. The last time the Fever and Aces played, the Aces came out on top 80-19. That was back in May the 25th. All right, let's do just a little rundown on these players here for a little bit. Stokes number 41, 6'3", has not scored yet from UConn. I think that is Kia Stokes. Asia Wilson, we know Asia Wilson. Gray. This is Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray. We know Chelsea Gray, but Chelsea Gray is number 12, 5'11", 170 from Duke. Boo. She's from Duke. All right, Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum, we know Kelsey Plum too. Kelsey Plum, 5'8", 145. I just wanted to see her picture. From Washington. Yes, I think she is married, lady, young man. And Young is she number 0? Yes, Young is 0. She's 6 foot tall. Gosh, I didn't think they would. Her and Gray were that tall. Both of them made me look like a little boy. 6 foot tall, 165. Get out of here. Seriously? She's 6 foot? Okay, whatever. Dang, they're big out there. All right, for the Indiana Fever, let's see, Samuelson. Samuelson is 6'3", 163. Gosh, from UConn. I know some of these ladies. Smith. I said she was a tank. What is she, 6'2"? Smith is 6'4". Good gracious. 6'4", 185. From Baylor. We got Boston and Mitchell. Mitchell, how tall is Mitchell? 5'10"? Mitchell, 5'8", okay. 5'8", 160 from Ohio State. All right, we got Caitlin. Caitlin is 6 foot tall. Wow. All right, team stats. We just looked at those, so let's just go over 3 different stats. As you can see now, the Fever are shooting even worse from the field, 38.5. Las Vegas 45.5. Rebounding, Fever still ahead of Las Vegas 22-20. And let's look at turnovers. Now the Fever have 9 turnovers, LA with 7. All right, so we'll be back, even though there's nobody in here to hear me say we'll be back. We'll still be back here shortly. Maybe we'll have some more people slide back in after that and hit that like button. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
free throw line. Indiana scoring just 13 points in that second quarter. They only scored 10 in the second quarter the first time these two teams played. When the Aces won by 19.
All right, we're back, and well, a little bit of good news. Smith hit a free throw. As they just stated, she is 1 of 6 from the free throw line. So you know, she hit those free throws, and the Fever looking a little bit better. 38 to 46, and there's the steal.
Only shooting 33% in that second quarter, made 6 field goals. Just you feel like we're rushing something, not getting what they want, and fast break as well.
Kelsey Plum gets it to Gray. Gray dribbles to the free throw line, shoots the jumper, no good. Caitlin can't bring in the rebound. Young to Gray, kicks it to Plum. Wide open three is good. And the Aces come out of the locker room, still scoring. 9 minutes left on the clock. Caitlin Clark turns down the three, finds Smith. Smith with the jumper. That's no good. Smith is not only missing free throws, she's not hitting anything right now. Young gets it to Gray in the corner. Gray pops the three, doesn't work. Rebound Smith, gets it to Caitlin Clark. Clark up the right side. Behind the back pass to Boston. Boston backing Wilson down. Can't hit the lay. Smith gets the rebound. And Stokes all over her. Finally, the ref calls a foul. Yeah, it should have been thrown right there.
Then when she puts the second hand on the ball, that's when the whistle comes through.
Dang, ref, what are you doing? And they call a jump ball, even though the defender was behind the ball handler. Smith tips that. It's knocked out of bounds. And it is going to go to Indiana. Excuse me, going to go to the Aces. All right, it's an 11-point lead. And if the Fever don't start scoring and they let LA get a sizable lead, 15 points, I don't believe the Fever can come back. Wilson finally misses one with that left-hand shot. Misses. Gets it to Smith. Smith hands that to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark double team behind the back pass to Smith. Smith spins. Gets it to Mitchell. In the corner, Mitchell. Crossover dribble. Goes strong to the basket. Throws it up. Misses it. Rebound. Fag Benlay. No, that is not Fag Benlay. That is Boston with the lay. 40-49. 9-point lead. And a travel is going to be called on Young. Young. A little bit out of control right there. I cannot believe that girl is 6 foot tall. She's taller than me. Get out of here. Young is taller than I am. Dang. All right, it's going to be Fever ball, 40-49, 7 minutes and 31. Caitlin gets that ball quickly down to Boston. Boston can't hit it. Rebound, Gray. Bounce pass to Wilson. Wilson loses it momentarily. Kicks that out. 3-point shot, no good. Caitlin Clark thought about driving to the basket. Stays on that right side. Tried to get it down to Boston. Boston back to Mitchell. Mitchell shoots a three. Can't hit it. Rebound Smith. Smith gets it out to Samuelson for a three, and that's no good. Rebound Boston. And Boston is going to be fouled. Can't tell who the foul is going to be called on. Beast mode in the building. Beast mode in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Good backdoor pass from Boston to Caitlin Clark. Layup is good.
on that a lot at shoot around today.
This is Young.
Whistle.
Young's going to be fouled by Samuelson.
You gotta love a good back cut. We saw some eye contact between Boston and Clark before
Nice.
the ball came in bounds. Just a great timing play by.
If they can get Caitlin Clark open, she'll score 42-49. Chelsea Plum going off the screen of Asia Wilson. Asia doesn't follow her. But Asia is at the free throw line. Picked up. They swing the ball. This is Young. Shoots a three. That's no good. Rebound. Samuelson. Outlet pass to Clark. She's looking up the court. Bounce pass to Smith. Smith goes strong to the basket. Shoots it. Can't score. Asia with the rebound. Gets that to Young. Young on the left side. Crossover dribble. Is stripped. But then saved back under the basket. This is Gray. Tries to get that to. Tried to get that to Asia. Asia is going to be fouled by Clark. 42-49. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Coach Gary in the house doing what he can do, making some noise. We have the Indiana Fever playing the Las Vegas Aces. Gray with the ball. Crossover dribble. Step back at the free throw line. That is no good. Rebound. Smith gets that to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark comes up the middle of the court this time. Off to her right. Gets it back to Smith. Smith with the floater. It's good. And the Indiana Fever have found their way back into this game. It's 44-49. A timeout has to be called. And a commercial has to be played. And that means Coach Gary can go to the box scores. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for the box scores. Let's go. Let's go. All right. The Indiana Fever. Samuelson with 4 points, still only 1 rebound with 18 minutes played. Smith has 5 points. Now she has 10 rebounds. Boston, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Mitchell has 12 points. She's been stuck on 12 there for a little bit. Only 1 rebound and no assists. She is just out there to score and nothing else. Caitlin Clark, 7 points. She does have 7 assists and 6 rebounds off the bench. The bench still has only scored 6 points. Fag Benley with 2, 5 rebounds. Wheeler with 2 points, 1 assist. And Wallace with 2 points and 2 assists. For the Las Vegas Aces, who are in the lead right now. The Aces, Stokes has not scored yet. She does have 7 rebounds. Asia Wilson with 18 points. She had that at the break. She does have 7 rebounds. Chelsea Gray, 4 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. Kelsey Plum, 17, 3 and 2. She got 2 assists and 3 rebounds. Young has 5 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. And the bench for Las Vegas has still only scored 5 points. That's Clark. Clark with 2 points. She has 4 rebounds. No assists. And Colson with a 3. Team stats, let's look at free throws, rebounds, and turnovers. We'll start from the bottom and go up. Total turnovers for the Indiana Fever, 11, and Las Vegas has 8. That hurts the Fever like big time. They've got to stop turning the ball over. Rebound, 31-25. That is going to be Indiana with 31 rebounds. And then free throw shooting, the Fever still at 50%. They are 6 of 12 now. Las Vegas 12 of 14 for 85.7. Clark, long three. No good. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound. Smith had her hands on it, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Chelsea Gray. And she is incredulous. She can't believe it. Smith with the rebound gets that to Samuelson. Samuelson finds Clark. Clark a little bit, I can't say out of her range, but she decides not to shoot it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gets that to Samuelson. Samuelson squares up for three, and it hits every bit of the rim, and she can't get it to go. Rebound, Las Vegas. Plum misses. Indiana moves that ball around. Caitlin Clark takes another three. This time she rattles it in. If at first you don't succeed, shoot the dang ball again. It's going to be Young behind the back dribble, still beyond the three-point line. Goes around the screen of Asia Wilson. Now she bounce passes it to her. The left-hand jumper is no good. Rebound. Smith gets that to Clark. Clark behind the back pass in the lane, and Boston spins that in. 49-52 is the score. 49-52. Las Vegas needs to score here. This is Young. Picks up her dribble, trying to get that to Asia. This is Plum. Plum goes by Samuelson. Layup is good. Up the sideline. They get the ball to Mitchell. Mitchell is going to be stripped. No foul call. Mitchell is now going to be called for the offensive foul. Yeah, Mitchell was hot because she thought she got fouled and probably did get fouled off the rebound. And she goes strong into Chelsea Gray. And but it was an offensive foul. Had to be called. How old is Chelsea Gray? She seems like she's been there a while. They leave. Plum open. You can't do that. She is plumb wide open for a three-point basket. I think she's leading now, a leading scorer. Boston can't hit it. Fag Benlay can't get it. Asia Wilson with the rebound. They get it to Young. She shoots a three. Misses everything. Wallace back out there with the rebound. Gets that to Caitlin Clark. 3 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. And make sure you hit the like button. We're trying to get at least 10 likes tonight. We're struggling right now with 3. Caitlin Clark with a pass. They go down low to Fag Benlay. Fag Benlay is going to be fouled. And that might be a foul on Stokes. 49-57. Indiana got a little bit close there, and then Las Vegas decided to extend that stiff arm. Ball goes from Wallace to Boston. Mitchell drives, is blocked. Mitchell, give the ball up. She shoots a 3. She says, Coach Gary, shut up. I know what I'm doing. And she hits a 3-point shot. 52-57. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Pass from Plum to Young. Young still dribbling. She shoots at the elbow, and it's pure. Rebound, Boston. She gets that to Clark. Clark shoots a 3. Can't hit it, but rebound. Johnny on the spot. Boston knows where that ball was coming off. Plum. Lead pass down to Asia. Asia with the layup. That's good. Got to get back. Defensive balance is very important. They scored. You got to get back. 54-61. 54-61 is the score. 1 minute, 36 seconds left in the third. This is Caitlin Clark going off the screen. Caitlin Clark to the basket, off the glass. It's good. Yeah, she might need to do that more. Wilson, Martin in the game, gets it back to Wilson beyond the three-point line. Kicks it over to Plum, and Plum misses it. Rebound, Boston. They get to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the right side, being guarded by Plum. Bounce pass is a pretty bad bounce pass. Good to see it, but it just wasn't executed well. Basically tried to do a push bounce pass off the dribble. It didn't work, bounced too high. Another turnover by Indiana. And the turnovers it's hurting them. It hurts them big time. I think this is Martin. Hands at the Young to Plum on the left side. Plum, skip pass. They're swinging the ball. This is Young at the elbow, gets it to Asia Wilson. She drives. Left-hand layup is going to be good every single time. She's too big. She's too fast. Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, she is. Oh my goodness.
It's going to be slowed up.
Watch Asia's movement, her footwork. She sets the screen. Look how quickly she rolls to get into an open space and then catches it at the nail. How many times
Heck, you're going to have to. She's going to hit that every time. You're going to have to get all the way over there, Watson. Or Wallace. You're going to have to get all the way over there to stop that drive.
First time she didn't score 20 points this
Caitlin Clark shooting some kind of technical foul. Don't know what that was all about. 38.3 seconds left. What do they call that? Well, they couldn't call that. I don't know. Ball goes back to the Fever. Mitchell in a hurry. Free throw line jumper is good. 59-63. 31 seconds left on the clock. This is Plum walking across the timeline. She is still on the ace logo. She goes to her right. Gets that to Asia. Asia not looking for the three. This is Young. Free throw jumper is good. She gets it right back. And 16 seconds on the clock. The Fever will take the last shot before the third quarter is over. 10 seconds on the clock. Shot clock is off. Clark loses the ball, and a foul is going to be called also. Loses the ball, and she fouls. That's going to send Chelsea Plum to the line at the other end. It's the second time you at least think that the Fever are going to get a good shot, and it turns into points at the other end. All right, well, okay, 3.3 seconds. It's not going to be fouls. They're going to have to throw the ball the length of the court. It's thrown, and shoot the ball. What are you doing, Caitlin? Shoot the ball. Caitlin getting in her head too much. She should have kept that ball in her hand and shot it. Yeah, keep that ball. Well, you lost it, okay, but that last shot right there, don't give up. Like that could have got you guys. I mean, 59. That'd have been 62, 65. You can hit that. Caitlin dribbles out, bounce passes that to Mitchell. I thought maybe she'd keep the ball in her hand and shoot it, and that's what Mitchell was saying. Hey, shoot the ball, youngin.
The biggest thing is we had to cut their overtime.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the third quarter. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for hanging out. 59-65. Looks like the Las Vegas Aces were going to run away with it, but the Fever is still battling in this game. 6-point lead.
ESPN coverage of the WNBA presented by
6-point lead, and if you ask me if the Fever would stop turning the ball over like they always do, it's a common practice. It's a common practice. If they would stop turning the ball over, I mean, they'd be doing a lot better in all their games. All right, but that time the Fever do outscore Las Vegas 22-19. All right, see, this is what I'm saying here. Turnovers. Fever 14. Las Vegas, Las Vegas 9. So Fever 14. Let's say you just take half. Let's say every team is going to turn the ball over because you're playing another professional team that plays good defense. And let's say the Fever only turn the ball over 7 times. Well, that's still 7 attempts they don't even get to shoot at their basket. 7 attempts. You got Boston, you got Clark, you got Smith on the team, you got Mitchell. Somebody's going to score. That's points right there. Now let's go up to the free throws. Free throws. The Fever is shooting 53.8%. A little bit more than half of the free throws. 7 of 13. That's 6. That's 6. Let's just hit half of those. That's 3 points. You know what I'm saying? That's 3 points. So let's just say out of 7 turnovers, they're going to score 4 points. 4 points, and half the free throws they miss. 3. That's 7 points. All right, they're in the lead by 1, but they're still in the lead. You got to look at everything. You got to look at every single thing. They're not shooting the 3-point shot very well, but they have improved. They're 4 of 18 for 22%. The Aces are 7 for 20 for 35%. All right, we'll look at the leading scorers for both teams. Let's look at the top two scorers for both teams. All right, top 2 scorers for both teams. For the Fever, it is going to be Boston with 14 and Mitchell with 17. And for the Las Vegas Aces, Asia Wilson with 22 and Chelsea Plum with 22 points.
From both sides. She's cheering for them. I tell you that she has thousands cheering for her, and Becky Hammond said it just really puts all things in perspective. It certainly does. Very much. Big Iowa fan, as you mentioned.
All right, we're back, and this is the last and final quarter. Plum with another 3-point shot. You would think somebody would get on her. Oh, we got 4 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Now let's see if we can get 6 more likes before the broadcast is over. Wallace drives, brings it back out. 8 seconds to shoot. Mitchell gets it right back to Wallace. She pulls up. Short jumper is no good. Rebound. That's going to be rebound for the Aces. Plum drives to the basket. Plum is going to be fouled by Caitlin Clark.
She's got 5 triples in the game. She has the ability to put it on the deck. She gets by. She's another lefty going left, which is really tough to defend. Clark picks up the foul. 2 free throws.
Caitlin got a little bit of the wrist that time. Plum hits the free throw. And Plum hits both of her free throws. Smith needs to go to the free throw shooting school of Kelsey Plum. Mitchell with the ball behind the back dribble 3 times. She gets that to Wallace. Wallace finds Caitlin can't shoot it. She drives to the elbow, kicks that to Mitchell. Mitchell, a quick pass into Vac Benley. Vac Benley is going to be fouled. Man, I hate the way. Well, I guess they got the names of the players down low because of the long hair. Mitchell steps to the side, gets that to Vac Benley, back to Mitchell. Mitchell, Vac Benley, skip passes to Wallace for three. She can't hit it. Yeah, the Fever is just not hitting the open shots because they're getting some. 59-70. It's a score. This is Gray back on the floor for the Aces. She gets to the free throw line, behind the back, between the legs. That ball rolls over from the rim, misses. Vac Benley with the rebound, gets that to Wallace. Wallace hands it to, whoa, what a pass by Caitlin Clark to Vac Benley. Vac Benley can't handle it, or can't lay it in. Plum back to the other end. She gets it down on the inside, and Vac Benley hustles and gets back down. Looked like a block to Clark. Instead, they're going to call it a jump ball because she blocks that with both hands. And Clark, no kin to Caitlin Clark. Can't believe it, but they will be jumping. And in fact, Bentley is going to try to tip this behind her. She gets it. She gets it where she needs to get it, but they let Asia outrun them. Plum open for three, and guess what? Hits it again. And the Fever just can't figure things out. Vac Benley tipped that exactly where it belonged. Asia Wilson out-hustled everybody to the ball, and then they gave Chelsea Plum another wide-open three-point shot, and she's been hitting them all night. All right, missed shot by the Fever. This is Young with the crossover. Young shoots over Caitlin Clark, can't score. Rebound, Smith gets that to Clark. Clark. Stop going through the lane there by Young. Now she tries again, bounces that ball off her foot. Another turnover. Come on, guys. Let anybody else shoot but Plum. She's going to hit him every time. Find her. Screen set. Asia Wilson with the left-hand jumper is good. And I think Indiana is running out of gas, ladies and gentlemen. 6 minutes and 49 seconds. Las Vegas has extended that lead back. 59 to, what was that, 75? 59 to 75. All right, thank you all for showing up. Hey, you know what? I want to give you guys another hand clap. I really do. Everybody's watching, 5 people in the chat right now. But we're still hanging at 4 likes. Can we get one more like? Can we get one more like, ladies and gentlemen? Can somebody hit that like button one more time so we get 5 likes?
tonight's Pat Black trivia question, which is, what is the highest attended game in WNBA history? Give you a little bit of time to ponder over that as you look at a packed T-Mobile Arena. There was a chance that this might break a record, but you want to know the highest attended game in WNBA history. Not tonight.
I tell you what, it's been absolutely amazing. The arenas, the ratings, how much fun it is to be around the WNBA and these 12 teams. And I'll tell you what, I'm here for all of it. I'm celebrating all of it.
Soon to be 14 teams. The Bay Area joins next year. And then Toronto gets a team the year after that. Go Canada.
Hey, they need to come on, North Carolina. We gotta get another. They gotta get a WNBA team here again. All right, that ball nearly turned over. Samuelson with 3. She can't hit it.
Minnie Lou did not play last year. She's a little busy.
Indiana getting shots. They just can't connect. Chelsea Plum with it now. On the right side. Crossover dribble gets in the lane. The left-hand shot is good. Plum getting to wherever she wants to. Hitting whatever she wants to hit. Oh, my goodness. Samuelson under the basket. Misses the lay.
Let's take a look at our
Good pass by Caitlin Clark. And Samuelson could not hit it.
ever came back in 1999. The late great Cleveland Rockers were in Washington to take on the Mystics. 20,600.
Couple of assists blown. Mitchell wide open behind the 3, and she drains it. All right, it may not be over for the Indiana Fever right now. Still 5 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock. They've had 2 runs. Maybe they can get another one. Asia kicks that out. It is missed. Rebound, Mitchell. Crossover dribble behind the back. Get out of that corner. She does. 17 seconds on the clock. Now she's directing traffic. Gets at the Boston. Hadn't heard anything from Boston in a while. They get it to Clark. Back to Boston. That ball is tipped and another turnover by the Fever. Young. In and out dribble. Goes to the basket. It's good. And 1. Foul on Caitlin Clark. I think I spoke too soon.
Of women's basketball than we've ever seen. Here's some of the Clarkonomics that I'm talking about. Look at the attendance at home and on the road. 6 networks have set viewership records, including ESPN and ESPN2. Clarkonomics is real and tangible, and it's here tonight.
Yeah, only thing about Caitlin, I still cheer for her, but she complains a whole lot. I guess all the good players can complain, huh? No, not all of them. All right. We have another timeout, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Coach Gary. Thank you guys for being here. And this is for you. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game here, 62-79. Well, it's not really a game. As they said at the beginning of this at the beginning of the game, that if the Fever were to beat the Aces, it'll be a what do you call it? It'll be an upset. It would be an upset because the Fever really have some talent. Asia Wilson, leading scorer of the WNBA right now. Chelsea Plum, leading scorer in the game right now. I mean Kelsey Plum, excuse me. They have but they have Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray can still play. Young's out there. They got some ballers out there, bro. Fever still trying to find their way. Doing a lot better though. All right, so the Fever are 8-12. They are 50% away. 500. They're 500 away. 4 of 8. Las Vegas. They are 10-6. They are 5-4 away, or 5-4 at home. Excuse me. They're 5-4 at home. All right, Las Vegas has outscored Indiana in the fourth quarter, 14-3. 14-3. Do the Indiana Fever have anything left in the tank? Anything at all? If they do, they're gonna have to. They've got to use it right now. They've got to use it right now. Fever leading scorer Mitchell with 20, Boston with 14. LA, Chelsea, Asia Wilson now with 24 points, but Plum 32. She is 6 of 10 from behind the 3-point arc. Come on now, somebody hits 3 threes. You gotta know where they are at all times.
Trust me, she's there. Jan Jensen. One more. There
You know, if they're shooting from the logos, okay. You know, we'll live with that. But not from the regular, not from right behind the three-point line. You just can't let them get open. And if you got to know where they are at all times. All right, looks like Young is going to be on the line for the Aces.
Maya Moore won it twice. Tracy Tompkins won it twice. If you don't know who she won, you better Google
And Young hits her free throw.
Garcia, the great player at UCLA, softball player, won it as well. So in the history of the awards since 1976, four players have won it twice, including Clark. We're now under 5 minutes to go. Plum continues. She's just the best. Like in the very best way, right? She's an ultra competitive person. She wants to win every possession. I mean, incredible shape, great fitness. And if you watch the
All right, the ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to the Fever. And Caitlin Clark with a bounce pass to Boston. And Boston hits the floater. Oh, it's around a little jump shot. Oh, I like that play. I like that play. Plum with the floater. Loses it, but gets it right back. Skip pass over to Young. Young gets Samuelson to fly around. Plum with the fake. Steps through. Left hand shot is good. Plum shooting and scoring at every part of the floor. On every part of the floor. Smith, 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Mitchell settling for 3. Can't hit it. 3 red shirts run down the basketball. They get it out to Young. Young slows everything down. Gets that to Asia. Asia hands it to Clark. Clark back to Plum. Plum steps back. Shoots another 3. Can't hit it that time. Rebound. Smith gets it to Clark. Clark comes across the timeline with 3 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. Bounce pass to Smith. Smith kicks that to Wilson, to Mitchell, and Mitchell with a left-hand 3. Bunch of left-handers out there. 67-82, 3 minutes and 32 on the clock.
5 threes on 9 attempts.
Plum gives that to Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson to Clark. They get it to Young. Young down amongst the trees. And they give that back to Clark. Clark with the jumper. Time is running out for the Fever. LA with a big lead, 84-67. Mitchell shoots another 3. This goes in and out. Rebound Plum, hightailing it down the court, 1 to beat. Step through, right hand layup is no good, but Asia gets it back to her. She looks down to find the 3-point line. Looks like she's gathering. She decides not to shoot it. No, not yet. Still has the ball in her hand. Kicks that. Young for 3, no good. Asia with the rebound. And that ball's going to be blocked by Smith. 67-84.
6-point fourth quarter lead. And they shut the door on Indiana like they did in Washington.
17-point lead. 2 minutes, 35 seconds. Clark to throw it in. They get it to Plum. Plum being guarded by Clark. She kicks it. Didn't want to hit that on her because she sure could have. Young goes down to Wilson. Wilson with that left hand fall away. It's good.
It's so hard
hard to scheme with Vegas. I really think you got to outscore them if you're going to beat them. I think their balance is too good. Their pace and tempo can change throughout
Indiana
the game.
brings it down, gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell, 13 seconds, finds Boston. Boston hands out to Clark. Clark back to Boston. Boston shoots a short jumper, rolls it over from the rim. That's good. Timeout. Timeout called by Indiana. Now Indiana, all they can do really with 2 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock is just learn from this game and just stay together. You know what I'm saying? Don't let things get out of control. I mean, score is out of control, but don't come down and just start jacking up threes. Don't come down and turn the ball over. Think about, hey, this 2 minutes. Let's be perfect. This 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And even though you don't win, you learn something. That's all they can do right now. And I guarantee if they do that, they'll probably score at least 6 to 7 more points before this game is over. I promise you. Yeah, because a lot of that would be they're going to be playing defense.
Well, her family is half a world away. The pressure has to be mounting for her. Could be one of the best. She has it in her. She has to find it.
Camila, no matter where you are, your family's with you. I'm with you.
Oh my goodness, thank you guys for coming through. I tell you what, I appreciate it so very much. 7 lights tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is for everyone who came through and hit that like button. I appreciate it. Every one of you deserve a hand clap. And for the people who came through and did not hit the like button, that is for you. That is for you. But yeah, thank you guys for hitting that like button. We got 2 minutes left.
It's impressive, and they've all earned a spot there.
Asia Wilson with another left-hand shot. It's good from the free throw line. They act like they didn't want to guard her. So she was like, okay, I'll take it. She hits it. 88-69. All right, with 1 minute and 41 seconds on the clock, let's just see if the Fever can just run their offense. Smith.
Those are the 3.
Mitchell turns down a 3. Gave it to Boston. Boston for 3. That's no good. Rebound. Asia. Excuse me. That's going to be a rebound. Clark. Plum brings the ball across the half court. Dang, coach, you can put somebody else in there. You got your starter still in there. 1 minute on the clock. This is Young being guarded by Clark. She shoots, can't hit it. Smith with the rebound.
She can dial up whatever she wants. And here's the other thing.
Clark behind the back dribble gets it right back. Samuelson goes into Boston. Boston finds Clark. Clark off the screen. 2 seconds to shoot. Got to shoot it. Clark did not realize the shot clock. A lot of great defense by Las Vegas, and this is why they are the team they are right now. That's why they are 10 and 10-4, 10-5. 36 seconds on the clock, coach. I feel you, coach. There ain't nothing you can do.
It doesn't get any easier. They don't have to play until 6, so a couple of days to regroup. Then they host the Liberty.
This is going to be Young with the ball. 7 seconds on the clock. Young bounce pass to Asia. She gives it up. One more pass. It goes out of bounds. Clark was like, hey, I just knew you were going to shoot that. Actually, which one is Clark? That's Clark. And 14 seconds on the clock. The Fever just bring the ball across the timeline. And they're going to go on and get up out of here. They're going to get up out of there. All right, there's your score right there, ladies and gentlemen, 69-88. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out, coming in and joining old Coach Gary. I'm not sure the next time I'll be on, but I've already got some thumbnails up for the Summer League, which starts Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to try to look at the Lakers, of course, in Summer League because they got Bronny James. Now, Bronny James, I heard, was going to be signing a multi-year contract, like a guaranteed contract. So, will he play in the Summer League? Probably. He should. So, we'll probably see him in the Summer League. Then also, after that game, if I'm not mistaken, my Hornets play right after that. So, I'm going to be checking those two games out. You guys come in and join me Saturday if you have time. Come and join me Saturday, and we'll check out the newbies. Well, the newbies and some of the sophomores in the NBA. All right, this night, ladies and gentlemen, this night belonged to the Aces. Most people, most professionals said this would happen anyway. Like the commentator said before the game. If the Fever won, this is going to be an upset. This is the cream of the crop right here, ladies and gentlemen, with a bunch of superstars on it, a bunch of WNBA stars on it. One being interviewed right now, one of the biggest stars in the WNBA, Kelsey Plum. Here's your rundown. We won't go over the team stats tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but we will go over the box scores for the Fever. Samuelson, only 4 points tonight. Smith had 5 points. Boston, 18. Mitchell with 23. Clark, 13. And the bench only scored 6 points. And their 6 points was scored in the first half. So they're going to need a little bit more production out of the bench right there. Let's say back Benlay, she was 1 of 7. So she shot the ball, just didn't score. Wheeler, 1 of 3. Wallace, 1 of 4. Nobody shot the ball particularly well for Indiana. Samuelson, she was 1 of 6. Smith, 2 of 7. And she was 1 of 7 from the free throw line. Come on now. Boston, 9 of 17. Mitchell, 9 of 20. And Clark, 4 of 12. They weren't letting her shoot the ball. She still was able to score 13 points. Good night for Mitchell with 23 points. She was 5 of 10 from behind the 3-point arc. And for the winners, the Las Vegas Aces. Las Vegas Aces. Is there a sound I could give them? That's not a good sound. Not for the Aces. What about that? Can we just... That won't work either. What about crickets? Nah. That's more like for the Fever tonight. But anyway, the Las Vegas Aces win this game tonight. Stokes with 2 points. A'ja Wilson with 28 big ones. She was 13 of 22 from the floor. 2 or 3 from the foul line. Chelsea Gray, 4 points tonight. Kelsey Plum outscored everyone, 34 points tonight. She was 6 of 11 from behind the 3-point arc, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 11 of 20 from the floor. Young had 15 points, and the bench scored 5 points. Clark with 2, and Colson with 3 points. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so with that said, thank you guys for joining me. Check me out next time, whenever that be, and I will see you guys. I appreciate it. And before we leave, let's check the likes one more time. Maybe through some miracle, I've got 3 more likes and it's 10. Well, we at 7. We're at 7, so you know what, ladies and gentlemen, hey, I thank you for the 7 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Appreciate it. And there's the 8 like. I don't know who hit it, but hey, 8 like. This is for you and for you only. Thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. 8 like. Whoever hit that, you are the man or the woman. I appreciate it. And we are getting ready to get out of here, and we'll see you guys next time. All right? I'm Coach Gary, and we're signing off. Peace.